Hello, everyone. Good morning, good afternoon, or good evening, wherever you are in the world. Evening here. Um, my name is Jorik Sikkes, and in this video, I will talk about lessons that I learned last week. So that was week 6 of 2023. If you've been following my videos, you will probably know that I have been working on a webinar funnel for more than a month, and I basically last week did the advertising for it. I got some registrants for the webinar, 12 to be exact. It cost me around $150. But for these 12 people, no one actually signed up, and I didn't necessarily knew why. I sent them reminders. And this week I checked everything and I've made all kinds of optimizations. I have my ads turned back on again, but I didn't get any registrant with the changes that I made. So I was like, what the hell? And to be honest, I was kind of a little annoyed and also a little confused, but also a little bit, how do you say, stumped. I didn't really know what to do exactly. I had some ideas on how to make it better, but I was like, absolutely no registrants. I was kind of weirded out by that. Another thing that happened last week is while I gave the webinar, at the end of the webinar, I gave a link to my site, and that link was not working, and that's a very crucial link. So that happened, and it's not even fixed yet. I now know that if you go to www.my website, then it's all fine. But if you go remove the www, it's a nightmare. So I tried to solve that, but I couldn't, and now I've just basically given up. In the way that I have another domain provider that if I get it over there, it's at Google, then it should probably work. So, but I gave it up trying to do it through Cloudflare because it just didn't work. Another thing that happened this week is I created this. Well, at least part of it. And what this is a book funnel. If you can see it like that. And because here's the thing. In my webinar funnel, I've learned that during the actual webinar, you need to have testimonials uh, on the things that you're telling at the webinar. So at the things that the the product that you present during your webinar, which is what a webinar is for, um, you already have had people go through that and done it successfully for each and every part of your product. But I, for 2023, I am still building the product, so I don't have the testimonials for my new product, which I call the Bamboo Growth Box yet. Now, I am dealing with that by, well, giving testimonials from others that have used a similar system, which I derived mine from, which I based mine on. But still, it's not perfect. So, besides the webinar funnel, I in a previous video I've talked about this, but I attached a self-liquidating offer to it, which is on a product that I have built before that already exists, about how to get 15 plus leads per month for just $2 per lead, which saves you and also saves you an enormous amount of time per lead because you can automate a lot of it. And that's what the product is about, and I already had success with that. So I was thinking, like, why don't I detach that funnel, that self-liquidating offer that is attached to my webinar, and make it a funnel on itself? Because I know that you should have one product, one funnel, and one channel that you can use to get to 1 million. But here's the thing: you also need, if it takes time for that product to well actually start selling, and you have to arrange all these things around your webinar, and you have to practice your skill to become a great one-to-many seller. Well, that is in and itself, it takes some time. So not everyone, I realize, has a lot of money laying around so that they can just fully focus on that while they build out the webinar. No, that's not possible. So now looking back at everything I've learned from Russell Brunson, from Alex Hermosi, from Tony Robbins, if I would do it again, if I could go back 6 months in time, I think the most smart thing that I could have done, but I didn't know that back then, but is to choose a book funnel. Book funnel or a cart funnel, depending on if you are an expert-based business or if you are an e-commerce business. But the reason why to do a book funnel is because it's quick, and because I already had results and the products that were already there. So if I just could build out a funnel and have it working, I would already have some success, and I also could have increased my emails and such. So already had some success with funnels, and I could do that quickly. So that money that I gained from that funnel and from these products, which is fully automatic, I could with that build my income stream, the main income stream that I can use, so that I have time to focus on building out my Bamboo Grove box, which is my more mid-ticket and a lot more work to build product, right? So basically what it comes down to is this. Yes, it's a very good strategy, I think, to have one product, one funnel, one channel. But you need to be able to sell it quickly. And if you are not able to sell it quickly, you need to have money to bridge the period between when you are able to sell it or pre-sell it. And if you don't have testimonials and stuff yet, maybe it's not that smart yet to do a mid-ticket or a high ticket, because also for the application funnel, Russell's advice is you should have a testimonial. You should have been a guinea pig, but first, because if you don't have results in advance, it's very hard to sell these things, because that's something that I realize now that it's kind of missing from the teachings of Russell and also from Alex and from Tony, is they don't necessarily teach you how to get results, how to actually do the things uh, again and again, that people get results from the stuff. And well, they do teach it a bit, and they say like, okay, you should go through it first, you should be your own guinea pig, and then have other people go through your system and see if it works. But how to build the actual product, like Alex Ramosi talks about how to build a $100 million offer, and how to structure that, and how to find the problems of people, and how to build the solutions. But he does not actually talk about how to make the PDFs, how to write a book, how to build a video. The specifics, they are missing. And yeah, I realize people will have a lot of questions as well when they go through these systems, and they make it sound so easy most of the time. Like they simplify things, but in reality, things are not that simple. And the more successful you get, the more complex it gets. Now, that's not an encouraging thought. I think you should always try to keep it as simple as you possibly can. But reality is not that black and white. So there are a lot of nuances in there. Anyway, this weekend I am planning to build out my book funnel and try it out, because if it works, if it only breaks even, that would be fantastic actually, because then I would get so much more subscribers on YouTube than I would get, because I already found that if I advertise on YouTube, I get more subscribers. Um, Also, I get more email addresses, and every email address is worth $1 per month at least. I heard. So yeah, that's great. Anyway, um, if it's break even, I get unlimited clients. But if it's profitable, then I just have to see how far I can scale it. Because if I can scale it to where I get 5K per month in profit and above, well, that's when things get interesting, because I do not need coaching clients or anything, because I can just fully focus on building up my bamboo growth box and maybe do some bamboo growth programs. If you don't know what that is, check out my previous video on the growth program. So anyway, I think the biggest takeaway from this video for you is, okay, see that the struggles are real. If you are not on an entrepreneurial journey yet, or if you are and you're struggling with the same kind of things, let me know in the comments. But the biggest takeaway is, um, stay intelligent. I think, like, okay, be sure to take a great strategy and follow it, but tailor it to your specific situation. Like, if you need money right now and you want to build out a great product and such, that you're great, do it, but you still need to, like, for example, if you still have a job, you still need to work at that. Don't cancel everything and gamble everything on it, because I also know that real entrepreneurs, true entrepreneurs that are doing very good, they are risk averse. So um, I could right now risk it all and focus fully on the bamboo um, growth box and make sure that it works, and take the leap. But I don't need to, because if I sell a few of these growth kits, that I call them, in my bamboo, in my book funnel, and slash or I sell some growth programs, which didn't took me long to make, but the fulfillment is just takes longer, but I will get money right away, which is nice, because you need money to survive, right? And then slowly build out the bamboo growth box, which is my mid ticket, but also when it's done, it's done, right? I don't know if this is making any sense. It's just my thoughts on my day and my week, and what I'm going through right now. So thank you for watching this video. It's probably a lot of rambling, and there is no real thing that I'm trying to teach you here. It's just like, okay, you me hanging out, and this is what I have done this week. And I'm curious, what have you done this week? And if I don't hear from you, no problem. All I would just want to leave you with this, that all we got to do is remember to break through and grow like bamboo. Thank you for watching. See you in the next one.